Hey you guys, it's Crystal Michelle. I wanted to start this video to kind of bring awareness and kind of make a video diary of what is going on with me and also help other people out if they are in the same situation as I am. I am a 32-year-old female and I love fitness, taught dance class, watch what I eat, go to the gym at least 5 times a week. I'm a Beachbody coach, all that good stuff. And about 5 weeks ago on Sunday, this coming Sunday, I was on the couch and I rolled over onto the floor, and from then I couldn't get up. I was in excruciating pain. So it decided to blizzard in Texas that day, so I couldn't do anything. My husband was actually not at home at the time. He got home and he kind of helped me upstairs to take a bath and things like that. Well, we ended up going to the orthopedic doctor the next day. Like I said, it was snowing in Texas, so they had a spot open because they had so many cancellations because nobody wanted to drive. And I went in and I was in excruciating pain. Like, it felt like if you stuck a knife in the side of my back and like just went all the way down. It was horrible. It's what they call sciatica now that I found out. And basically he put me on the table and maneuvered me. I cried the entire time. Did some x-rays, got out an x-ray, and he told me that he thought it was my hip. So I was like, okay. And he was like, well, we need to do 2 MRIs. We need to do a lower lumbar MRI, and then I'd like to do an angiogram, which is where they put the contrast in your hip joint and light up your hip and to make sure it wasn't my hip. Which the hip made a lot more sense to me because I cheered and danced and all that kind of stuff, and I'd always had hip problems. And, I'd gone to the chiropractor to get my hip put back in and all that good stuff. So, we had to get our finances together, and because they want like an arm, a leg, and your firstborn child. So, we got those in order, and I had that done 2 days later. No medication, no anything at that point. So, the MRI got done on Thursday, Wednesday, and Friday we had a doctor's appointment to go in there and talk to the doctor. So we went in and talked to the doctor, and he didn't explain anything to me. Basically, he said steroid shots and physical therapy. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I didn't know nothing. So my husband was pretty upset. Still no medication, still in excruciating pain. We went home. Sorry, I can't sit in the same position for long. We went home and called our insurance and got a list of orthopedic doctors to go see. I made appointments with 5 doctors and went in, and they basically all said the same thing. My L5 disc was bulging out, and it was putting pressure on the nerve that was controlling my left leg, my left butt cheek and leg. My back never hurt. My back still doesn't hurt. It's my hip, my butt cheek, all the way down my leg to my, like the side of my knee, all the way down to the back of my calf is what's hurting. So he put me on prednisone, naproxen, tramadol, and a muscle relaxer I wouldn't take because I read reviews on it and it freaked me out. So I got done with the prednisone, and or in the meantime when I was taking the prednisone, basically I went to go see 4 other doctors. Every single one of them said the same thing. The only time one didn't is he said that I needed a fusion, which I felt like I've never had any back issues in my life. I don't really think that I want to go that far. So I decided to go with a doctor that wanted to do the laminectomy, discectomy, which is also known as the microdiscectomy. After I got done with the prednisone, I could cross my leg, I could tie my shoe, I could walk around, I could sit in a certain spot for a period of time. It was actually pretty good. The I wanted to sit and think on it. It was a really, really big decision for me. You know, back surgery gets such a bad rap. I was hearing all these horrible reviews online, you know, things like that. You have to understand, when you look at stuff online, everybody says bad stuff. Everybody. Because what do? If something happens, it's easier to say bad stuff than it is good stuff. So, I got onto a Facebook group. I found one, the microdiscotomy group, or dissectomy, I don't know how you say that. Anyways, but I got into that group, and they have been a blessing. YouTube has been a blessing for personal testimonies. And so last Friday, I went in, week 4 of pain. I went in and I set up the appointment. So on April 13th, I will have the laminectomy, discectomy done on my L5. L4. Yeah, L4. It's between L4 and L5. So I will have that done. For those that are dealing with this right now, I can tell you what I'm going through. The prednisone helped me a whole lot. I really didn't want to take it because it makes me swell up and gain weight. And, but I kind of tried to watch what I ate a little bit, you know. So that helped a ton. The naproxen helped. The tramadol helped, I guess. I don't really know. I know that I'm not in excruciating pain all the time. Mine kind of comes and goes. Since it's week 5, I kind of have taught myself like how to sit, where to sit, how to lay down, where I can't lay down, what I can do and what I can't do. I have a Fitbit. So, normally I was walking anywhere between 15 to 20,000 steps a day. Now I set my Fitbit on 2,500 steps a day. So I know when it goes off, that's kind of telling me, hey, you know, I know that you have 3 kids. I know that you have a husband, but you just slowly roll before you make it worse. Because I think my whole deal is I don't want to make it worse and then have to get a fusion or something like that to make it worse before it's fixed. So I am currently sleeping on my couch. I've tried it the last 2 times that I've slept in my bed. It's been horrible. Like, I've woken up in so much pain. It's ridiculous. I don't know why my bed is different than the couch. I don't know. My husband bought me I'll show you, but it's messy over there, a wedge that I've been laying on. Here, I'll show you anyways. So there's my wedge that I've been sleeping on every night. It's been helping me. That's the only place I can sleep. That and the recliner. Emotionally, I have good days and I have really, really bad days. It's, you know, being this young and needing back surgery out of the blue is a really, really hard pill to swallow, especially when you're as active as I was. You know, I was in the gym 5 days a week. I taught a dance class. You know, I was working, you know, and now I lost my job due to an injury I can't control, which I'm sure is illegal in some way. I can't work out. I can't really play with my kids very much without, you know, hurting myself even more. Laundry, out of the question. Sweeping and mopping, did that one day, and that was horrible. I paid for that for 2 days. So, you know, it's come and go. I have really, really good days where everything's fine, and then I have really, really bad days where I'm laying on the couch and can't get up. You know, in the group that I'm in, I'm finding that there are so many people that are in like way, way, way more pain than me. I can tell you that within the past couple of days, I have had a different symptom. My left leg, the one that hurts, where my Achilles tendon is, right there and about up an inch, it is numb. I don't have drop foot. I make sure and do my foot exercises and bend it up and down every day. I don't know if that helps or not, but it makes me feel better. The back of it is numb. Called the doctor, freaking out about it, and he's like, well, you know, your surgery's in, you know, about a week, so, you know, just call me if you start peeing or pooping on yourself. So that's fine. But none of that. I have complete control of my bowels, knock on wood. Still, all that, I just have a little numbness in my leg. still real bad sciatica. Other than that, I'm just taking it day by day. So, if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. I don't really know a lot about a lot, just everything that I've basically, researched. If you've ever had a laminectomy, discectomy, or a micro discectomy, yeah, I'd love to hear from you. This will be my first video blog. I have a blog that I write in every day, every week. It's crystalmichelsmess.com. You can check me out there, and I will be updating as soon as either my symptoms change or hopefully from the hospital recovered feeling 100%. Thanks, guys.